Hello friends! Today we're going to talk about something that affects all of us, plastic. Have you ever thought about what happens to a plastic bottle or a bag after you throw it away? Let's explore the world of plastic together and understand why it's so important to protect our planet. Do you think plastic disappears when we throw it away? What do you think happens to all the plastic we use every day? Now, let's follow the journey of a plastic bottle. Imagine you drink some water from it and then toss it into the trash. But where does it go after that? Plastic bottles, like this one, can take up to 450 years to break down. During that time, they can end up in rivers, oceans, and even inside the stomachs of animals. Did you know that every year 8 million tons of plastic end up in the ocean? What do you think happens to plastic in the ocean? A. It sinks. B. It breaks down instantly. C. It floats and stays there for years. The answer is C. Plastic floats in the ocean for a long time, causing harm to marine life and damaging ecosystems. Let's see what happens when this plastic bottle reaches the ocean. Do you think it will disappear? Not quite. Sadly, the ocean is full of plastic and many animals are affected. Did you know that sea turtles often mistake plastic bags for jellyfish and eat them? This can make them very sick. Right now, there are more than 5 trillion pieces of plastic floating in our oceans. How do you think we can help sea turtles and other ocean creatures? Can you think of ways to use less plastic? Plastic bags, straws, and bottles are often used just once and then thrown away. These are called single-use plastics, but using them just once can cause problems that last for hundreds of years. How long do you think a plastic straw takes to break down? A. 1 year. B. 10 years. C. 200 years. The answer is C. A single plastic straw can take up to 200 years to break down, which is why we should try to use less plastic in our daily lives. Did you know there's a giant patch of plastic floating in the ocean? It's called the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, and it's as big as 2 states of Texas combined. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is made up of tons of floating plastic. It's a huge problem for marine life, and it keeps growing every year. Let's think about what we can do to help stop more plastic from ending up in the ocean. Small actions like using reusable bags and bottles can make a big difference. Did you know that plastic can even enter our food chain? Tiny pieces of plastic, called microplastics, are found in the food we eat and the water we drink. Microplastics are so small that they can be found in water, food, and even salt. Studies show that the average person could be eating about 50,000 microplastic particles each year. Do you think it's safe for animals and people to eat plastic? What do you think we can do to stop plastic from entering our food? Recycling is one way to help reduce plastic waste. But did you know that not all plastic can be recycled? Some plastics end up in landfills even if we try to recycle them. Only about 9% of all the plastic ever produced has been recycled. The rest ends up in landfills, rivers, or the ocean. How much plastic do you think gets recycled each year? A. 50%. B. 9%. C. 25%. The answer is B. Only 9% of plastic gets recycled, which is why we need to find better solutions for managing plastic waste. There's a new kind of plastic that breaks down more easily. It's called biodegradable or compostable plastic, but it's not a perfect solution. Biodegradable plastics can break down faster than regular plastic, but only under the right conditions, like in a composting facility. They won't break down in landfills or the ocean. Have you heard of biodegradable plastics? How do you think they can help reduce plastic waste? There are other materials we can use instead of plastic, like bamboo, metal, and glass. These materials are better for the environment because they don't cause pollution. Bamboo, metal, and glass are reusable and don't harm the environment. They're great alternatives to single-use plastic. Can you try switching to reusable items in your home? Maybe you can start by using a metal water bottle or bamboo toothbrush. Remember, every small change we make can have a big impact. When we choose to use less plastic, we're helping the planet and protecting animals and oceans. Even simple changes, like saying no to plastic straws or using a reusable shopping bag, can make a big difference over time. What small changes can you make today to help reduce plastic waste? Let's see how much we've learned about plastic and the planet. Are you ready for a quiz? 1. How long does a plastic bottle take to break down? A. 10 years. B. 450 years. C. 1,000 years. Answer B. It can take 450 years for a plastic bottle to break down. 2. How much plastic ends up in the ocean each year? A. 1 million tons. B. 8 million tons. C. 100 million tons. Answer B. Every year, 8 million tons of plastic end up in the ocean. 3. What is the Great Pacific Garbage Patch? A. A park. B. A giant plastic island. C. A playground. Answer B. It's a giant floating patch of plastic waste in the ocean. Thanks for joining me on this journey to learn about plastic and the environment. Remember, we can all make small changes to protect our planet. Together, we can make a big difference for the animals, the ocean, and future generations. Let's all work together to reduce plastic waste. Can you make a promise today to use less plastic? Ask your family to join you, and together we can protect our planet. Let's all work together to reduce plastic waste. Can you make a promise today to use less plastic? Ask your family to join you, and together we can protect our planet. Let's all work together to reduce plastic waste. Can you make a promise today to use less plastic? Ask your family to join you, and together we can protect our planet.